So it's November 4th, and it's the Advanced 2.0 training group with Don Lynch doing the neural link technique, which is very interesting, and it's very individual in a way to everybody because he tweaks things as we go along. We'll start with, I don't know, Anne, and finish with probably Christy.
Okay.
Somewhere along there. And I guess Don's going to take a short description of the what Neuralink basically is. He'll tell you that he doesn't know what it totally does. So once you guys know, then maybe you could tell us. Anyway, the very first time I had it done was in 2021. And I found a recording script of the recording that Dawn and I did. And I believe that one was when I was in Edmonton. I hadn't gotten to Puerto Verde yet. And so we just did it like this, live on it wasn't even a Zoom recording. Well, it must have been a video. It was a video recording. And but I don't have that. I think I must have recorded the script on my phone. So here we are. And it involves a symmetry key, and maybe this morning it involves a rotor-rooter. Maybe that'll show up tonight. And just relax and be open and experience. So, Dawn, go ahead.
Yeah, I think we had, how many did we do this morning? Three or
Three.
four? Three.
Three.
Three people, three different experiences, same technique.
And you will see those videos. I will send them out as well if you want to look at them.
All right, I'll give you a brief history. You know, one afternoon, my wife and I were just laying down. I was just kind of meditating, and I rolled over, and my hand fell right on her neck, and I felt like a connection click in. It was no coincidence. I felt this connection that I had never had before with a person, let alone her, and it was totally different. And then I started to explore that and discovered like a lot of different things about it. And so we call that the Neuralink. And plus, I should mention, I talked about a little bit about this morning in the class this morning, but I was at big shaman event in the mountains outside of Guadalajara, and they had shamans from all over Latin America there. And I had a lot of people that were real interested in what I was doing. Yeah, I invited some of the higher level people to come and see me at my campsite at midnight. And we sat around the fire, and I can't remember who I used, but I used one of my top people that were with me. I had them sit, and I put my hands onto their ports on their necks where these Neuralink is. And then I had the people around the circle, all highly sensitive, highly tuned people, held hands, and I did the Neuralink, and everybody had extreme experiences. And so what I'd like to encourage you to do, like this evening as I'm doing this, is that you know, if everybody's on board with it, I encourage everybody to, you know, join in what I'm doing, okay, and just connect energetically to us as we're doing this. Okay. All right, so it sounds like Anne is my first victim. All right, so just a second. Let me get kind of tuned in here. You know, part of this process is that you want to make sure you really have your awareness at a very high level before doing this, even to yourself, let alone to others. In that you want to note changes, you want to feel things at an extreme level. Because what we're going to do is kind of break through different things and activate different parts of the brain, probably in most people. And you can do this yourself as well as with others. But I highly recommend that if you feel like you're highly confident, you know, really check into yourself before you work on other people.
And can I interject for a second? I just want to remind you to, explain where you are and what you're doing so that they can follow along, okay?
As I'm doing it.
Yeah, just, you
Yeah.
don't have to go into details about the symmetry key, but you need to kind of let them know, they're gonna feel it. But if you, then they have a reference point also when they watch it later, as you did the second and third time this morning.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. I'll try to do better. Okay.
just a reminder.
Just a second here. Let me get kind of dialed in. Wow, this one is just glowing, glowing, glowing. This human being. Very grounded. Maybe off balance, just a little bit on the grounding. All right, so we're going to go right into it. All right, so now this is different, actually. I'm going to start differently in that I'm going to go to your right atlas. I'm going to take my left hand, my palm, and put it on, or actually very close to your left atlas. And for those of you who don't know, the left atlas is located just behind the left ear and at the base of the skull, close to your spine. And it's the support for your skull. Okay. It also holds a lot of toxicity. It's toxic from environment, emotions, all kinds of stuff. Anything, a lot of it's a device that stores things.
It's also
Toxicity.
connected to the vagus nerve, right?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, actually, I think you're feeling that actually right there, aren't you? Yeah,
I sure am. Yes, I
yeah.
am. I'm
I'm
sitting
kind
here
of
smiling.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
poking around a little bit right there, but these things are like ports. I called them portals before, but I think they're more like a port. And it's very finite, very, very finite. And it doesn't go straight perpendicular from the surface of the skin. It goes in at an angle on most people. And so I have to be very, very slow and meticulous about finding these things to really get it a good solid connection. All right. So I'm kind of poking around in there. Okay. So right there, you kind of felt that. I just kind of touched it a little bit. And so I'm really close to it, but I'm not right on it. There you go. Like right there.
Mhm.
All right. So now actually I'm gonna do the rotor-rooter right there. I'm just gonna clean it up, balance it. And then I run symmetry key through it like this. You're actually helping me. That's great. Thank you. So, all right. So I'm gonna stay connected there. Let me double check this. Let me kind of let your brain get used to this. Although your brain is more than ready. Excited even. Oh, even familiar with this, huh? Yeah, all right. All right, so coming to your left. That's close, but that's not it.
Keep going.
There you go.
Yep. Right there.
Yeah. Same thing, rotor-rooter a little bit. Symmetry key. Kind of let your brain get used to that. And coming back to the middle. I mean, immediately they're like, "Hey, you do it this way," and so I'm going to be doing the like a I'm going to do what's the name of it?
Full
Just-
symmetry key.
No, it's like so it's like bringing energy from the back towards the front and front towards the back. It's just like I'm going to create like torsion front to back, back to front, like right around your whole cranial cavity, like this.
I'm spinning my heart right now as you're saying that.
And then I'm gonna rotate it. I'm gonna rotate the axis around like this. And we're looking for resistance. So if right back there, I know you just felt that. We
I
just
did.
something right there. So
Yep.
and we'll be gentle with it. We'll be gentle with it. It's been there for a while.
I feel it on the right shoulder blade, back of the heart.
And feel the shift. So I'm still doing this circular energy thing, like a ball of energy, but it's spinning both ways. All right. I'm just moving around in there, and then I'm going to change the axis a little bit. So we just hit another one right there.
My left hand is shaking right now. Whatever this is doing is moving something.
So it's, you know, in the back of your cranium there, you have a point where your energetic flow crosses. It's a crossover. And we're just above that into the right part of that, just above it and to the right, like that, right in there. I'm just running a little symmetry key right around that very specific point. And feel the shift. Then I'm gonna widen it out. So this is a bigger symmetry key. Then I'm gonna rotate it around. Flip it end for end, move it around. So here's one over here. So this one feels like it's in your right hemisphere, lower right quadrant, maybe a little bit towards the front, towards the front lobe, like right in there, right there. Take a deep breath. All right, let's see what else we can find here. Okay, they're minute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the force and the velocity of the toroidal field, okay, of the symmetry key, and feel this. And feel that.
I do.
It's right at the base of your pineal, right in that area.
Yep.
It's right there, right there.
Right there.
Can you take it out?
what I'm holding in my left hand is helping. And I'll show you in a moment.
Nice shift.
Warming now.
So around that point, I'm gonna run energy from the back of it across the top and around that, like this. Like that. And then back from the front to the back like this. And then both. And then change the axis. And feel it shift. I'm gonna widen it out. I'm gonna widen it out again like this. Changing axes like this. I'm gonna take my hands off your neck, off your ports like this, and leave you there. And let's see if anything comes up. So there's outside of you, behind you, and above you a little bit. There's a guy out there.
My heart's fluttering right now.
Yeah. Let me see about this guy. How's it feel now?
Feel like a warm tingling in my body.
Yeah. Just a second.
And my one dog is doing a figure eight around me here.
Yeah.
She keeps walking in a figure eight. The other one is laying at my feet.
This is somebody or something that's close to you. They just their connections is messed up.
There she is pacing.
All right. How's that feel there?
Better.
Yeah. All right.
It's an opening, a
Yeah.
window.
Yeah. Funny part about it was that it was open for that energetic being there. It's gonna help you. You're helping him or it or whatever it is.
To him.
Yeah. And there you go.
Yep.
All right. Okay, Phyllis, you can turn this one off.